let's talk about our 2025 reading goals. I've seen plenty of people do these reading goals. I enjoy watching it and learning what other people's reading goals are, but I am starting off real easy because this is the first time I set these kind of goals for myself. I usually only set like how many books I want to read in a year, and honestly, that goal is going down in number this coming year because I really want to have quality instead of quantity, to spend more time enjoying my books instead of feeling like I have to rush through them to get more numbers. So that being said, my very first goal is how many books I read in 2025, and that number is going to be 100, which kind of still seems like a lot, but that's actually significantly less than anything I've done in the last 4 years. So we're just trying to slow down and not put so much pressure on myself to get through more books quicker. That is the first goal for 2025. The second goal is to try to get my physical TBR lower and possibly non-existent. Let's be honest, that's not probably non-existent. It's probably not going to happen. Right now, I'm sitting at 56 unread books on my TBR, which honestly is pretty good. Because most of the time I have between 70 and 80. So I'm not doing too bad. But I would like to keep that number a little bit smaller. I don't want to end up with a ton of books. And I'm trying to be more specific with books that I actually buy. Be more picky with ones that I put on my shelf. So that is goal number 2. Goal number 3 is to actually rate books. Like, everybody rates books on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, and I've never done that. It scares me, honestly. Like, who am I to judge? But like, it's just my opinion. It's not. I feel like I'm not smart enough to legit judge somebody else's writing, but I mean, at the end of the day, when you review and stuff, it is your opinion. So whether it's a smart opinion or not, I'm going to put it out there. So definitely figuring out like how to rate things and how to judge what I feel about them and all of that stuff. So that is something we're going to work on in 2025. And I feel like that might be one of my hardest goals, to be honest. So we'll see how that goes. Number 4 is I would like to get back. In the beginning of my YouTube a couple of months ago, I was making like reading vlogs every week and kind of telling you what was going on in my life and what was I reading and what I was thinking about what I was reading. And I think I want to get back into that. Even though I'm not really a person that likes to think about taking a camera out all the time and talking to the camera, I think it might be better for me to talk about my books like in the moment when I'm feeling something or thinking something about them, like express that in the moment, because then when I do my monthly recaps and stuff, I feel like I don't have those thoughts anymore. Like I've gone through so many books by that point that I don't have those thoughts, those excitements, those fears, those whatever, emotions are going through me while I'm reading it. So I feel like if I get reading vlogs going again, then it'll be easier and better to be able to express how I feel about the books that I'm reading. So that is my goal number 4. Goal number 5 is to possibly lower the amount of series that I'm currently reading. If I did my calculations right, I'm at like 25 different series that I have going on. Now, some of that is not my fault. Some of the books are still not out yet, obviously. So some of them I am up to date, like as far as I can be, but some of them I have to make more progress or can even finish because they're finished series. So I would like to bring the number down. It's always good when you finish a series too. It's sad to be done with that world or that those people, those characters, whatever, but at the same time it's like you feel so accomplished when you finish it. Goals met, you know? So that is goal number 5. And the last goal I have is I would like to try reading challenges. I have seen people do challenges on YouTube and stuff like that, and I've never really tried besides challenging how many books I read. So there was 3 challenges that I found that I kind of want to try out. One of them being the A to Z challenge, which is pretty much easy to understand what it is. You read a book that starts with each letter of the alphabet. Some could be very hard to find because some of them letters just are hard. But we'll see what we can do. I think that should be fun trying to pull off the alphabet. Also, the next one is one that I found on Storygraph. It's like Comet Reading or something like that. It has 52 prompts, so it's basically for you to read like a different book each week. And there was so many prompts. A book that inspires new beginning. A translated book the whole book takes place in a day. They had like Reese Witherspoon book club and so many different. I mean, there was 52 different prompts, and there was plenty of them. So I kind of looked at it last night and like started picking books out a little bit that I would want to put for different prompts and that I'd like to read soon. So that was kind of fun. So we'll see how that goes throughout the whole year next year. 52 prompts. And then the last one, I don't know who it was. I saw it, but I did see somebody on YouTube doing it before or hear them talking about it when they were doing their TBR, like their picks for the month. And it's called a keyword challenge. And each month has like different keywords, and you're supposed to pick a book that has at least one of the keywords in the title. So I think that would be fun to try each month to pick a book that has a keyword in it. Give you a little bit something different, a little bit help picking what you read every month. So that sounded interesting to me, and that is what we're going to try. So those are my 6 goals for 2025. We'll probably see at the end of 2025 how I did. I think it would be fun to do a video at the end of 2025 and like rewatch this and see what my goals were, remind myself what my goals were, and see how much progress I made and whether or not I held to those goals or not. So something to look forward to. If you have goals in your reading for this year, or even not in your reading, just in life, I'd love to hear about them. Give me a comment and tell me about it. Thanks for watching. Remember that God loves you, I love you, and you are important.